Welcome staff, students and guests to our school assembly for the end of term, so term 1 week 10. Today our student leaders Amelia Dyer and Carlo are going to chair our assembly with a special guest from Sam at the end. Before I pass over to them, can I please direct your attention to the screens on either side of the stage for acknowledgement of country. Thank you.
Yana, Nagi Yalagi Maga, Winagayi Gamilori Wala Ba Ga, Nahala Buddha Gagiga. The Gamilori people are the traditional custodians of the land on which we live and learn. I'd like to pay my respect to the elders past, present and emerging, for they hold memories, traditions, cultures and hopes for Aboriginal Australia. We must always remember that the land in which we live and thrive upon today was and always will be traditional Aboriginal land.
This week in vulnerable classes, we looked at work health and safety. It is important for us to review this important information and touch on the PBL focuses we have looked at recently this year. This week, we have looked at what to do in evacuation and lockdown situations. Please review the following slides that outline instructions for our students. In an evacuation, you are to keep calm, take your bag with you if it is safe to do so, and walk to the oval. Then you are to line up alphabetically in roll call groups and have your name marked off. You must wait for the evacuation coordinator to then dismiss you. In a lockdown, windows and doors must be locked, blinds closed and lights off. Keep calm and quiet, move away from entrances to the room and stay off your mobile phone. Other PBL focuses areas we have looked at since our last school assembly are appropriate use of technology in school, school rules and etiquette, and study skills and assessment tasks. Students are reminded that PBL lessons are in place to ensure that the positive culture that surrounds learning in our school is upheld and continues to improve each day. Please direct your attention to the screens for a short film form for the maths faculty made for us depicting Pi Day celebrations this term. Thank you to the Maths faculty for this video. I will now share some data related to the positive recognition from the past month. Most of these blueies were awarded for personal best. Now we have our bluey draw. To start us off, we have the Year 7 draw. Lakia Smith and Molly Kermond. Now we have the year 8. Mia Fleming and Dakota Harrison Campbell. Now for year 9. Lily Shepherd and Stephen Music. Now our year 10s. Jackie O'Brien and Montana Music. Now our year 11s. Jimmy Riccardi and Destiny Jr. Now for our year 12s. Chloe McMillan and Carly Holowago. A final round of applause for our individual winners. And to select the prize for the Mr. Next up, we have a short video celebrating our students' learning journeys and the achievements of Moree Secondary College this term.
Thanks everybody for paying attention to the video. We're just going to do the attendance draw now, and we had to do this like 5 minutes before assembly started, so we don't have the wheels on, so I'm just going to announce the winners. For year 7, we have Jacoby Smith and Kaylorna Smith. For year 8, we have Isaac Smith and Chase Picker. For year 9, we have Stacy Odero and Isabella Smith. For year 10, we have Florica Ellis and Lincoln Marchand. For year 11, we have Chloe Pollard and John Pearl. And for year 12, we have Talara Monroe and Jasper Van Spiker. Well done to all our winners and those students whose name appeared on the wheel this draw. For consistently high attendance, please see Mr. Anyango in the next week to collect your prizes. Up next, I'd like to invite Mrs. Keller here to present our credit level awards.
strike hand's written me a script, but I'm going to ignore it. Ladies and gents, you should still all be not talking and facing me. Okay, perfect. Okay, so this year we have really tried to ramp up our commendation process at Moree Secondary College. And I'm going to explain to you how you can get a commendation. First of all, you can get a commendation for two things. You can get it for achievement or for effort. So basically you can get it for doing really well at something or trying really hard at something. Okay, so doing really well might be coming first in a maths test, it might be winning a race, it might be an age champion at a carnival, it could be representing the schools on the SRC, various other things like that. Or you can try really hard at something. So the example I'm going to give you is from the athletics carnival last year when Miss Bussy very kindly called my name to the 100 metres. Okay? And at 43 years of age, I ran the 100 metres for the first time since I was 14 years old. Did I win? No. Did I get to the end without falling over? Yes. So did I try really hard? Absolutely, and it took me days to get over it. Okay? So that's an example of when you can get commendation for not being very good at something, but for trying really hard at something. Nobody gave me a commendation. Lots of people took pictures of it. But anyway, I appreciate that in your hearts you are giving me a commendation. Okay? So you can get commendation for being good or for trying hard. And you can you can get commendation for 4 different categories. So academics, okay, creative, so singing and dancing and performing. Boston. You can get one for leadership and you can get one for sport. So everybody in this room is good or tries really hard at one of those things. So last night I signed all the commendations that have been issued so far this term, and you will get them at your year meetings. And there were 464 signatures to go on those commendations. Okay, so that works out that every student in the school has one. Okay? Actually, it's not quite like that, but it's a lot of commendations, and we are very proud of you. So we will do these at every assembly. You will get them at your year meetings. Now then, commendations relate to level of credit. And today I would like to ask Mr. Barron and Miss Litchfield to the stage, please. And there are 4 level of credit certificates over there. Now we have 4 students who have managed to reach level of credit this year so far. And for the first time in my history at Moree Secondary College, the first 4 people to get to level of credit are all boys. Okay, which is never the case. It's always the girls that beat the boys. This year the boys are rising to the top and they are achieving level of credit. So level of credit is a certificate, a pin and a $25 Wiley Town gift card. If you get to level of distinction, it is a $50 gift card, and if you get to level of excellence, it's a $75 gift card. So by the end of the year, those students on level of excellence have $150 to spend on Moree Secondary College. Okay? So we're being very generous. So can I please ask the following 4 young men to come to the stage and receive your certificates for level credit from the year advisors. Firstly, Carlo and Jackson from year 12. I have Bud from year 8 and Duncan from year 7. So congratulations to those students. Thank you very much, boys. And for the rest of you, there's about 15 of you sitting on 9 commendations, okay? So one more gets you across the line for that first assembly at the start of next term, and hopefully we will get lots more of you onto level of credit. Okay, I'd now like to pass over to Miss Bussy, who is going to give us an update on sport.
Thank you, Mrs. Kelly, and good morning, staff and students. I did write a script and I want to stick to it because I want to make sure that I cover all the bases here. So in the last few weeks, it's been really nice to see students playing sport. Our playgrounds have been a sea of soccer, touch football, basketball and handball games during breaks. Keep it up, MSC, it looks good. As we head to the end of term 1, I want to reflect on sport. We kicked off the year with a fun and frivolous swimming carnival at Warriolda. For a town with no pool, we have some talented swimmers at our school, and we will acknowledge these students at our term 2 education week assembly. Participation was good, but we can always do better. Let's see if we can boost our numbers next year. And a big congratulations to Dinner One for the first house win of the year. Next term, we look forward to our athletics and cross-country carnivals. In CHS competitions, the stars have been the Open Girls basketball team, who trained, prepared and travelled for 2 big games against Warriolda and Coonabarabran, unfortunately just losing to a stronger and taller team. We sent a talented team of boys 15 rugby league to the Namala Winter Trials in Narrabri in week 6, and are incredibly proud of Jaleel, Lakia and Chase, who were selected to attend the next round of trials for the Northwest team. Sadly, these trials are today in Coonabarabran, and because of the weather and flooding, we can't get them there. The Open Girls soccer team won their first round match convincingly against Weewar and will now play McIntyre in term 2. Yes, it's McIntyre. Mr. Adams will explain later. Our boys and girls soccer teams have been delayed due to wet weather toward the end of this term, and we look forward to following their success early next term. Next week, our Open boys and girls touch teams are playing in their opening rounds against a number of schools. The girls in Inverell and the boys here in Moree. Remember, attendance at school and in the classroom is the key to being selected for our school representative teams. Wednesday sport has been another sporting success at our school. It has been so good to see students enjoy a variety of off-site opportunities this term. Next term, you will see some of your old favourites back, with the return of league tag, netball and futsal. Fishing, yoga, strength, tennis, walking and our PCYC favourite gymnastics will all remain as an option for you. In week one next term, you will make your choices. If you would like to choose an off-site sport, you must have returned a local area permission note, and if you don't have one of those, see the student office before the end of the holidays. And finally, it has been exciting to see the launch of our new houses this year, Dinawan, Urundali and Bunda. We are recruiting for sports house captains next week to lead our houses for the remainder of this year. Are you the person? The role of a sports house captain is to lead your team to success, to encourage team spirit, participation and energy at all of our carnivals. A house leader does not have to be the sportiest student at our school. A house leader is someone who inspires, engages and participates. There is more to a house captain role than just sports leadership. Our school leaders will talk to you about these key roles shortly. Nominations and voting will take place next week, and if you have any questions or are truly interested, come and see me. Thank you and congratulations for a great term of sport at MSC. Stay active and healthy these holidays.